right, here's the Aaron Rodgers trade compensation. Jets get Rodgers, pick 15 and a 2023 fifth-round pick. Packers get pick number 13, so they swapped their first-round picks.
So they went up, what, 5? No, 2. They went up 2 spots.
2 spots,
right? Yeah.
Yep. And they get a 2023 second-round pick from the Jets, number 42, a sixth-round pick.
Shout out to them 6-rounders.
Number 207. I guess that's for 2023.
Yeah,
a conditional 2024 second-round pick that becomes a first if Rodgers plays 65% of the plays. Wow.
So you getting...
Jets gave up a lot there. A second and a first, basically.
Yeah. Because, barring injury, he'll play 65% of them snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, what, 2 firsts then?
No,
because you moved up.
The pick, the pick swaps. They both keep their first.
But
Packers got a second-round pick.
It's the conditional one is what I'm talking about.
That's going to be a first.
Right. So is that just the
worst case? It's 2 seconds.
Yeah, worst case 2 seconds. Best case, or are we saying that backwards?
And a sixth. Huh?
We're saying that backward. Is best case for the Jets?
Yeah, depending on who you're talking.
Right.
About.
Best case for the Jets. Worst case for the Packers.
Yeah, depends on that. Hey, it had to get done at some point. If that's what it took. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
hate the deal though.
I think that conditional pick should have been if Rodgers came back
for a second year.
Yeah, I think
agree.
That's what I think it should have been.
Yeah. Because he can play all season long, but then if he's like, all right, I'm done, and y'all done gave up all these assets, you're still in the same position that you were in, this offseason.
Can that be a trade stipulation? This is a second-round pick, but if Rodgers comes back for 2024, it turns into a first. Can you do that? I don't see why not.
Call it conditional. Maybe that's a part of the conditions. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like because
that's
Rodgers,
what I would have.
Makes it different.
That's what I would have wanted if I was the Jets, though.
Because there's no guarantee he's there after this year.
Right, 65% of play. What does that mean? I mean, you
start 12 games this year. You start, 13, 14 games. That's that.
Here's what they're doing. They're kind of bracing themselves in case Rodgers gets hurt and then the season goes down the tubes.
Yeah.
That's what they're
so
and that first round picks becomes actually something good. But they're probably thinking if Rodgers plays over 65, it'll be in the 20s or something.
Yeah.
And we could give that up. But if he gets hurt, that first round pick and that second round pick then at 2024 probably gonna be in the top 10. But they'll get the second round pick. At least we can keep the first round
pick. So whatever we need to replace that with,
Man. He's rocking number 8 in the jersey swap pick.
Who's in it? Why?
Joe Namath said he could rock 12.
So why 8?
It's probably just available.
I was say, what did he wear in college?
He did wear 8 actually at Cal.
8 at Cal. So that's okay.
He did. Okay, so he could do 8 if he wants to kind of respect Joe Namath and not pick 12. But Joe Namath said he'd given him free reins to it.
I mean, Pouncey said that KG could wear 53 too. They don't always work out that way for you though, man. You gotta be careful with that sometimes, man.
A little different here.
Yeah.
A little different.
I'm just perspective, that's all.
A little different. Rodgers, Hall of Famer.
Kendrick, somebody Hall of
KG,
Famer?
Third round pick.
He probably Hall of Famer in his high school, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hall of Famer somewhere.
Yeah.
It count.
He probably held to high regards at Illinois.
Yeah. It count. Nah.
That's the deal.
He said, no, it's kind of different, though.
That's the deal. Is what it is. We knew it was coming.
Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. You know America's top rated sports booking app. And why are they America's top rated sports booking app? Because they are safe, they are secure, and just like my friend Deke, they are reliable, baby. Okay? And we got a pretty dope deal going on right now with DraftKings. When you first sign up, you download that app, and you like, man, I'm ready to hop into this thing. I'm ready to spend a little money and get the chance to make a little money. The thing that I would encourage you to do is to use the promo code option. Because if you do, and you type in the word MOATS, when you make your first bet of $5 or a minimum of $5, you'll receive up to $200 in draft deposit bonus money. Meaning they're going to give you free money to go ahead and get a chance to make more money. It's a pretty dope concept. I mean, and when you're talking about some of the opportunities that you have, whether it's futures, we know the draft is coming up. We done heard TG talking about who going number 1 overall. you're going to get a chance to tap into all of that
Put your
with
money where your mouth
DraftKings,
is.
man. So shout them out, baby. You heard it. But Deke, we also know at times people can struggle with this, with gambling.
Right.
With the chance of making more money. Sometimes it's a little bit too overwhelming. Sometimes you might just say you got a problem, a gambling problem. You might need some crisis counseling. You might even need some referral services. If you're located in New York, it's a number right there for you to call or text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.